We are not yet ready in this country. We never did ready. Yes, we are not yet ready. So, Senator Natasha was suspended for 6 months. And the person that she accused of harassment was the one that presided over her suspension. And you said we have men and women in the Senate, especially those men that stands to urinate. Una dey there, una fellow man, they use una head. We are not yet ready. Please, if I may ask, what is her offense? Why did you people suspend her? If you guys can be very truthful to yourself. A woman complained of harassment. We saw everything that happened, how this man was shutting her up, how this was the second time this man is trying to shut her up from the Senate. This woman is there to represent her constituency, remind you. She's not there for jamboree. She didn't go to Senate to come and be doing fine girl. She knows the reason that she went there. She went to the Senate to represent her own people. The same way this man is there to represent his own people. Then all of a sudden you want to silence her because she refused to yield into your advances. Now you want to frustrate her efforts. You want her to be a silent senator. And you all are not seeing anything wrong in this. Hey, God of mercy. We are not yet ready in this country. We never did ready for this country. We are not yet ready at all. Like at this point, we have to amend the constitution to our own benefits. We have to amend the constitution of the land, like to amend it to our own benefit, without bothering, without trying to consider how the future is gonna be, without considering your children, without considering the future. Why is it that nobody is trying to take responsibility for his or her action in this country? Nobody is trying to take responsibility, for goodness sake. Oga, if you notice that you have found wanting, the best thing you guys would have done is to suspend the both of them. They will now understand that yes, you guys are doing the right thing. Una go dey do bad thing, they look us for face. You expect us to clap for you guys. You want to amend the constitution to your own benefits. This woman already had a court injunction, a restraining order from court, stopping you from taking any further action concerning this case. But you guys ignored the rule of law and decided to do it your own way because on a day Senate, forgetting that tomorrow is pregnant. You don't know what tomorrow is going to give birth to. You are today a senator. Tomorrow you don't know who you are going to be. You don't know when you will need the law to save your soul. A time will come in this life when you will still need this law that you are abusing, you are messing around with to save you as a person. You now amend the law to your own benefits. A court of competent jurisdiction gave you an order restraining you from continuing further moves about that incident. Una still went ahead to suspend her. Not only that you suspended her, not only that you guys went ahead to suspend, you suspended only one person. Two persons are having issues. You suspended one person alone. What happened to the other person? Is he not a senator too? Has he automatically become the president of the country? Is he not a senator? Why didn't the both of them step aside? If you guys, let's assume you guys want to look into one or two things. You guys now suspended her. Have you seen it? So all this while you guys are trying to silence this woman, if not that she's a vocal kind of a woman, you guys would have suspended. That's why most of them will be there. You will see a senator, that person feel they there for how many years? That person cannot be able to even utter a word. You started by giving her a seat at the back where nobody will even notice that she is in the Senate. She raised a lamb. Now she wants to speak, you're shutting her up. She knows her reason for being in the Senate. She didn't go to Senate for jamboree. She don't know. She knows her reason. The same reason you came to Senate as a senator was the same reason her constituency, her people voted her in. She is there by the mandate and power of the people. The same way you are there by the mandate and power of your own people. You are not special. You are not superior of any kind of. She would have been, if not that things turned around the way it turned around. You were lucky to become the Senate president. She would have been a Senate president if she was chosen. Remember, they came together to make you Senate president. because you guys are the majority in the house. You understand me? Then you now became the Senate president. You don't want to use it against her? You think every woman is like that want to use her body to achieve whatever? She can't now because she's seeing you as equal with her. You are a senator, I'm a senator. So why should I now use my body to get something from you? I have a problem with men who use intimidation to toast women. I have a problem with such men. I'm not against you wanting to achieve or to admire a woman. If you see a woman you like in this life, admire her. If you want to even approach her, go ahead and approach her. But in the process, you are only expecting one thing. Either yes or no. If that woman says no, for goodness sake, respect her opinion and let her go. If she says yes, then go ahead with her. All women are not the same. It's not every woman that is ready to sell her body in order to achieve anything. You understand me? She knows her words. That's why she refused. And you're not trying to silence her. Now, even my annoyance now is with those men, those gentlemen that we are all seated in the Senate. Even the House of Representatives are supposed to be angry with the way they are messing around with the law. You guys sat down, you made law, and some group of people are twatting and messing around with the law. House of Reps, lawmakers, una know they even want to talk. You people don't want to talk. So now, Senate, that was my argument the other time. Are we not supposed to have a governing council, board of directors or board of whatever, that's supposed to monitor the movements and activities of the Senate? By now, they're supposed to have spoken. Follow the rule of law. Let the law take its course. Follow the rule of law. Follow the law, the process of law. If you want tomorrow to be better, follow it. Everybody is running away from responsibility. Nobody wants to take responsibility for his action, for his mistake. Once you make mistake, you want to bend the law to favor you. You are not even afraid of tomorrow. You don't even know what tomorrow is going to be. You're not even afraid of our children. You don't want to know how that thing is going to affect the children. Because children, they watch you. You're supposed to be a senator that leads by example. As you're leading, your children, all these upcomers are watching you. So these are the things you want them to start doing in the Senate. Remember, you're not going to be there forever. Tomorrow, you will still need the law to save you. I keep reminding you. So all of you that are messing up with the law, remember that the law is there to protect you tomorrow. You have the power to thwart it today. You might not have the power to thwart it tomorrow. That is why you must obey anything that has to do with law. I've never heard this kind of thing in my life. That two offenders, two people were offended, or two people committed offense, and one person is being punished for offense of two persons. How are you guys comfortable with all of this? Mona, take it easy. Mona, take it easy. We know Palmer is sweet too, but tomorrow is pregnant. You are not going to be a senator forever. You are not going to be a Senate president forever. You are not going to be a member of the Senate forever. Tomorrow you will see yourself outside, and you will still want the law. You will still depend on this same law that you are messing up with. You will still depend on this law to save you. By that time, it might be too late. Sometimes let's take responsibility. It doesn't take us anything. Step aside so that they will look into this your case very, very well. How do you expect this woman to get justice when the person that she's accusing of harassing her is the one superseding, is the one presiding over her case? How is she going to get justice? How? Hey, when I know they make us laugh for this country, I beg you. When I take them easy, we don't want to be long. But people should remember that tomorrow is pregnant. Nobody knows what tomorrow is going to give birth to. This same law that you're messing up today might be the only solution to your survival tomorrow. This same law that you're trying to mess around with might be the only thing that you will be looking up to use and save your head tomorrow.